Secret Menu Podcast with your hosts, Diego Red and Money Boss. Brought to you by Rebel TV, the Rebel entity. Live from the West Side and worldwide. Real ones know what's up, and if you don't, you get the point. Tap in. It's the Secret Menu Podcast.
This is fresh.
The Secret Menu Podcast.
This is fresh.
Money Boss.
Spinning.
What it do? Just like that, we back. It's the Secret Menu Podcast. On this good old Motivation Monday. You know what I'm talking about? Ryan Just Bang Johnson in the house. Mandy McIntyre, Tashonda Maxey in the house. Mac Fade is in the house. Mac Fade, what it do? Corey Barnett is in the house. Kimmy Kim's in the house. Felicia Riley's in the house. Marquise Earl is in the building. Shout out to everybody else that's tapping in. Them just the ones I see that said a little something more, gave me the alert. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody tapping in. YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Secret Menu Podcast. We back. Motivation Mondays, brand new week, a brand new chance at it. You know what I'm talking about? Money Boss, what it do, man? How was your weekend?
Let me see. What did I do this weekend? Nothing. Again. Went bowling on Sunday. With,
You get more bowling days in.
Yeah, that's it. Getting my shit back together.
You see it taking form or what?
Yeah, definitely. Big time.
Okay. That's what it do. I ain't do much of nothing either this weekend.
Shit.
You feel me? Ray Shamu in the house. Ray Shazi is in the house. I'm about to murder this name. Danique Lashika Shan is in the house. I'm sorry if I killed your name. I'm sorry if I killed your name, but just like that, we back. Secret Menu Podcast. Diego Red is in the building.
Money Boss is definitely still in his own building. And your motherfucking auntie was the bomb on motherfucking Friday. We decided that today we gonna chill, and she gonna stay over there and do what she's doing, and I'm gonna do what I'm doing. So I won't be seeing your auntie today.
Giving auntie a break on this Monday. You know what I'm saying? Recharging on Monday. You know what I'm saying? Beanie Man is in the house. As you see, he's in the comments going football crazy. Football crazy. I just wish I could have saw your face for 3 quarters. You motherfuckers pulled it out. Shout out to the San Francisco 49ers. They did that. But that, I know your face was ugly for 3 quarters, Beanie. I know your face was ugly for 3 quarters. I I got another Sunday to deal with you motherfuckers, but it's all right. Detroit got us. Detroit got us. All the teams in red must die. I need the Chiefs out of there because I want Lamar. I want Lamar Jackson there. And I need the Niners out of here, so I need the Broncos. It's the motherfucking Crips versus the Blood. I need both of the red teams gone. Even though I'm a Mahomes fan and I think he's one of the best quarterbacks we'll ever witness, I want their asses gone. I want to see Detroit, Baltimore facing one another. Boss, who would you like to see and who do you think it will be? Because I would like to see Detroit, Baltimore, but I'm kind of thinking it might be Niners Ravens, man. It might be Niners Ravens though, but I would like to see Detroit Ravens. But I got to keep it real, boss. Who would you like to see versus who do you think you'd see?
I'm gonna keep it above, bro. I don't give a fuck about none.
Okay, so who you like doesn't matter. Your football mind though, your football IQ tells you it's gonna be who.
Hey, all 4 teams, that's where they at right now with my football IQ. Remember,
Okay, but only 2 can be there. Only 2 can be there, though. I need the 2 for the final
and who
2.
did I say? And I said that the Ravens will beat Kansas City.
Oh, we did do a chart of
I did
this.
it already.
I
Yeah,
forgot. We
yeah.
do so much shit. I forgot.
The Ravens will beat Kansas City at home. Detroit is going to play them extra hard, but will lose by like 3 points because it's all set up. This shit is set up for the setup. It's already there. It's already.
You sent me that, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the screen.
They want to see this already, but I'm gonna tell you what's bigger than that. Fuck the football shit, because.
So you're saying, but technically you're saying what you said at all that. What you just said was Baltimore Niners.
Niners.
Okay, before you go further, now you were saying what? What's bigger than that? What?
It's bigger than that because they're trying to bring the rise of cryptocurrency back. Cryptocurrency is in Santa Clara, right? 49ers is there. So what they want to do is keep your mind on football. Keep y'all worried about football and, the 49ers and not watch what's going on because XRP is running right now. And XRP is like the fastest cryptocurrency that can be transferred in the world.
So what are you saying?
So
I'm trying to correlate the message. What are you saying?
The message. Keep them worried about this so they don't get on to what we doing here and pay attention to what's going on here because this is where the money is going right now, bro. So
Super Bowls every year, though, at the same time, every year.
Listen, and
so this is the time of year when they sneak shit in on us, when it's Super Bowl.
Yeah.
When it's Super Bowl, they sneaking in shit because we watching Super Bowl.
All the bullshit.
We focused on playoffs, and they sneaking in shit.
All the shit, bro. All of it. All of it.
They sneaking shit in on us. All right, well, they got me because my ass is glued to the TV. I can't wait to fucking see
half of America
how this pans out.
More than half of America's glued
Super Bowl will be in Vegas this year. I happen to live in Vegas this year. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. But since we're talking about this, there's this guy. It wouldn't let me grab it with the sound. And he believes some of what you believe, it's all rigged, is what he believes. I've seen a couple other things too. Only thing is this guy has on his Buffalo Bill shit, so he's kind of looking like a poor sport. But he's talking about how it's rigged. Let me find the clip, because I happen to see an ad today. So he said,
I think XRP is 55 cents right now. No, go ahead.
No, okay. No, I was reading the TTS was the rate. Okay. Yeah, he said it's 55 cents. So do you have any money in that? Because I remember you had some money in some shit and then you couldn't get it out.
No, that was Shiba Doge. That was a new thing that was going on. I found it.
Were you able to get your money out of there?
No, because it didn't move.
And see, that'd be the only thing with me. I don't be want to have my money in there and then I can't get it out when I want it.
Yeah, it just didn't move.
Mm. All right, so let's take a look. This guy, unfortunately, they wouldn't let me get the sound, but I will do my best to interpret what's going on. I'll narrate it of sorts, you know what I'm saying? But this guy right here, he's saying that the whole shit is rigged right here. This guy right here, right now, he's saying this shit is rigged. He's saying that they're going to make it be the Ravens versus the Niners, and this is why. So he says those colors that we see, that purple and that red, symbolizes Baltimore versus the Niners. That's what he's saying. He says every year when you see these things, these things, that's what it represents. He saw this newscast somewhere from a friend sent him from some city, and if you look at it, it already says the San Francisco 49ers versus Baltimore Super Bowl. These are previous Super Bowls, I guess the two before this one, and that were the teams that were in it. He's saying, look at the colors. The colors represent the teams that are in it. He also took it a step even further and says the team that you see with the least amount of their color is the winner. So he said Rams won that year because they had the least amount of color. Chiefs won that year because they had the least amount of color. So he's predicting that the 49ers are not only going, but the 49ers will win because they have the least amount of their color on this thing, is what he's saying. That's what this guy has to say. But as you can see, he has on all this Bill shit. And he's kind of looking like a poor fucking sport. Like, take your loss like everybody else did. But I happen to see this ad myself. I screenshotted this from my phone myself. And it says 12 things, because I get a lot of Vegas news. But it says 12 things locals need to know about the Super Bowl coming to Vegas. Look at the fans, though. 49er fans. They all in 49er jerseys and blankets on this picture. It's almost as if they're saying the 49ers are going to be here without even giving the other team a fair shot. Detroit, you got one motherfucking job to do. Do this for us on Sunday. Get these bastards out of here so Beanie can leave me the fuck alone. Boss, do you believe this shit was set up from way back in preseason? They knew what teams they know what teams they want to fucking go to the Super Bowl?
No. What they don't know. They don't pick them out the team. It's when your quarterback is doing well. Right? If your quarterback is doing really well, then they'll start playing it out for your quarterback. Like, okay, your quarterback against this quarterback is going to be a better thing for us. So we're going to play this, put these things in play. And people don't understand that. Like, how do you mean? It's little shit that we are not going to never pay attention to because it's not for us to pay attention to. We'll see it and be like, oh, they just called more penalties on us, or that we know that ball was out of bounds, but they didn't call it. And it's shit like that they do to make sure these teams get to where they want them to go. It's a played out game. Don't get it fucked up.
Because I understand the financial aspect of certain teams being there. So on the financial aspect side, if the Niners win, they're kind of closer. So LA, but see, it would have to be Phoenix, because Phoenix is closer than everybody. Phoenix is 4 hours. And then some parts of LA is about a 4-hour drive to get here too. So those will be the more logical teams being close, meaning more people coming to spend money. That I can kind of see it if it was rigged on a financial standpoint. But Baltimore's on the other side of the earth.
Majority of the AFC teams are going to be that far.
Going to be further away, right?
Yes. The Chargers and the Raiders and who else?
Well, Raiders right here. Well, we got Raiders, Chargers, Rams, Niners.
AFC. I'm talking about the AFC.
Oh, those are the only ones in the AFC. Close. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
That's anywhere close. So it has to be somewhere farther. That's
well, I don't know. I'm anxious to see how this plays out.
It's just what they want to see. Like when we went, I knew we were going. I just knew it because we were building a new stadium when we went, we had to get the money for the new stadium.
But in the last few years, the Cowboys built one of the biggest fucking stadiums, and we ain't go. Raiders got this brand new Allegiant Stadium. That's here.
Listen.
And they didn't go.
No.
So why just y'all stadium?
No. I'm not saying just our stadium. I'm not saying that. I'm saying when our team was pretty good, and the quarterback at that time was Matt Ryan, and he was a good quarterback to go against Tom Brady. Even though we seen what the outcome was, a good quarterback don't beat a great quarterback.
Not at all. Shady Brady the greatest. As of yet.
It doesn't happen. But it helps teams that need the money.
But
like,
see,
y'all don't need the money. Y'all don't need the money.
Why not?
Because y'all don't. Jerry Jones is probably one of the richest motherfucking owners in the NFL.
But the city, the money that comes to the city.
But it ain't about, but they don't even, bro, they don't even.
Because the Rams got a brand new stadium too, right?
Yeah. They don't.
Raiders got a brand new
ghetto.
But I'm saying. So they had a bowl.
About the city.
They had a bowl though, right? They had one. Dr. Dre had the whole shit there, right? So I'm saying, are you saying that the reason it was the Rams was because of they was helping them get some money?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. They help these teams get money because they know, like, they are the epitome of teams that's been around for a long time. And then you see how far the Rams was in the shithole after they was the greatest turf on earth, and that was in St. Louis.
So
what I'm saying?
Raiders should be coming soon then.
Raiders is coming up next because they got to help build these teams up. That's epitome of the NFL. Like, these teams are not teams.
And your Raider friends watching, don't get happy. You're fucking trash, and you're not coming. You're not coming soon.
They're gonna spin them around.
Fucking car. You're not coming soon.
That's where it goes. They all come around.
Because I can see the theory based on the Rams, based on Atlanta that year. Why the fuck the Cowboys didn't get, you motherfucker?
Because y'all got money.
Because Jerry got money. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Some bullshit.
Yeah.
This is some bullshit.
Hey, you guys could beat this team, but we don't want to see you beat this team.
Detroit Lions, y'all got one goddamn job to do for me Sunday. Destroy.
Yeah.
All teams in red must lose Sunday. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. Just like that, we back. It's the Secret Me Podcast Monday, Motivation Monday, Money Making Monday, Meditation Mondays, all the M's. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get to the bullshit, boss. This young lady, I don't know if she got suspended from school. I don't know if she talking smart to her moms or whatever, but she's at the house. They're going through some shit. Stepdaddy checks her about some shit. She says to stepdaddy, I'm going to call my daddy. She levied her daddy as a threat. This is what stepdaddy had to say about that shit. Let's take a look.
Exactly. You need to get your temper right with the person that's taking care of you, ma'am. She gonna tell me she gonna call her daddy. What your daddy gonna come do?
What's your daddy?
You gonna come get beat up?
What he gonna do?
Your daddy already scared to drop you off there at the hive. I gotta tell your daddy to bring y'all all the way to the hive. Other than that, he making y'all walk from Family Dollar.
You gonna call your
What you talking about?
You can go live.
Go ahead. Hey, your daddy already know he got one coming when he popped up at the hive. When I was damn near paralyzed. Pop up in my house after I had the wreck looking for your mama. So you don't want to restart that because I get on your daddy's ass. You know your daddy too old to be playing with. Don't call your daddy. I bet he gonna tell you, Jada, ain't in that.
Exactly.
You know he gonna tell you that. Call him when you need something. Who bought all that stuff you got on your body right now?
Exactly.
Who bought all that stuff? Was you worried about calling your daddy then? Y'all be at y'all daddy house calling us, asking us to do stuff for y'all.
Exactly, that part.
What you want to talk about you calling your daddy over an iPhone? If an iPhone make you go that crazy, you don't need no iPhone.
That's why I told you in the first beginning.
I been trying to, your mama told me not to get y'all one. By me loving y'all and me trying to give y'all the world and me trying to give y'all everything that y'all want. Because I'm seeing that y'all some kids who ain't used to having that. So I try to bring y'all the world and this the Jada you get.
You hollering at?
Exactly.
You need to get your temper right with the person that's taking care of you, ma'am.
She gonna tell me she gonna call her daddy.
A lot of people say he's wrong for telling the little girl that he gonna beat her daddy ass if he pull up. But is the little girl wrong for levying her daddy as a threat? to the man?
Remember I told you this. Anytime that I dealt with a woman and they had kids, I always wanted to meet the daddy. All the time. Because we're going to get an understanding. As long as I'm in this motherfucker, homie, the door is open for you, homie. I ain't going to do nothing to yours that I wouldn't do to mine. I'm going to treat yours just like I treat mine. We ain't going to let the kid or the kid pull teeth with us, man. Because that's what they will do.
Mm-hmm.
So, he wrong in this aspect. The things that you're saying, you should have kept that out. Like, oh, you know, I was looking for your daddy, all that. All that should have been out.
Should have just said, well, call him.
Right. But he was right to check her about the phone. Like, especially if he bought the phone. Like, he was right to check you all the way around the board if you was doing something you shouldn't have been doing. You know what I mean? He was right. But like I say, some people don't have the notion of understanding how to deal with certain things in a manner of understanding. That's all it is.
In the sense that you talking to a kid.
Yeah.
I felt the disrespect of, wait a minute, I'm doing shit for you. I'm keeping a roof over your head and you going to call your daddy to do what? So he lost it. He lost control.
Right. It did. And you will get to that point sometimes. But you have to find yourself before you talk to a child in that manner. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happens. A lot of us, it's not everybody. I found, like I told y'all, I got a stepson that I set him on his pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Set him on his pocket to let him know, nigga, I'm him, homie. And I'm gonna treat you just like I treat my son.
Right.
And I set my son on his pocket before too. We're not gonna play that. If I'm doing everything I'm doing to help you grow as a man, to grow and become the man you gonna try to become, I'm not gonna play the disrespect game at all.
Right.
We're not going that route. Especially if I'm taking care of you. We're not going.
And that was fucked up because she presented her father like that was her Superman, and he just had to
crushed him.
had to let you know.
But see,
he's not a superhero. You tell your daddy come down here, but that was fucked up.
See, that was real fucked up. But that's where they don't have an understanding. Them two men don't have an understanding. Because there should be an understanding.
Well, so he said that they've talked. He said, I'm the one that told your daddy drop y'all off at the house. He dropping y'all off down the road and shit. So they've talked.
But they don't have an understanding. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, because you talk to a nigga, and the nigga don't want to have no understanding about it. He's just talking to you. But when you got to understand it, that would have been the perfect way to show her, sure, call your daddy.
Call your daddy. Say, man, she fucking up at school. Say, man, she doing shit with this phone. Say, man.
Right.
And give him the, and let him handle that if you care to.
It's the same thing with me. My son and his mama, they lived on the base. He had a stepdad. My son's daughter had a stepdad.
Mm-hmm.
Their little brother's dad now. And I told him, hey, Keon, check this out, bro. If these two get out of line, my nigga, I'm telling you in front of them.
Do what you need to do.
You better not let them get in line. You better not let them get out of line, because guess what's going to happen? You let them get out of line, they're going to use me as a scapegoat. And they know I'm going to press the line on whatever it is, but I'm here with you, letting you know, deal with it, handle it in the best way possible. Because if you don't, phone calls is coming. I'm getting phone calls, and I don't know what's going on.
And they're going to present it.
And they're going to present it how they want to present it. I'm going to side with my kids because they're my kids. But that's why I'm here with you now in this house where they live at. So we got to understand it. So when they pick up the phone, I already know what type of nigga you is. I already know what you want. So they can't call me and say he did or he did.
Because we already had an understanding.
We already had that understanding, bro. Don't call me. What you do.
Kimberly Williams with 20 stars. So that probably mean her daddy be saying little shit when she over there. Yeah, your mama fuck ass boyfriend, that nigga. I'm gonna drop y'all on off down the road a little bit, cause I don't even want to have to run into that nigga.
Right.
That's dangerous. And what's even more dangerous is you can get your daddy killed or get your mama boyfriend killed that way, calling and putting the tens on whatever's going on. When really you in the wrong. You fucked up. You did whatever you did. But as a adult, he's supposed to understand you are dealing with a kid. You know what I'm saying? Right. You're dealing with a kid, my guy. You know what I'm saying? All right, boss. There's always a bunch of trends, and 2024 has brought on the of course.
The dumbest trend. No.
The of course. If you don't know what the of course trend is, they say,
dumbest trend in America.
I'm black, so of course. And then they name things. Or I'm fat, so of course. So let's take a look at some of the new of course trends. This was funny though. This was of course. It was, I got an overbite, so of course, an overbite. This is funny. Let's take a look.
I got an overbite. Of course people gonna stir when I talk.
I got an overbite. Of course I get tongue twisted when I talk.
I got an overbite. Of course all my words end with
I got an open bite. Of course I can't bite down on everything.
I got an open bite. Of course I don't like saying cheese.
I got an open bite. Of course sometimes I spit when I talk.
We got open bites. Of course we need braces. I got an open bite. Of course people gonna stir when I...
They making fun of themselves. Y'all can't be mad at me for laughing. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. All right. Here's another one. I'm a work husband. I'm a work husband. And y'all tried to, I feel like I'm partially responsible for the exposure of work husbands all across the country. But this nigga's a work husband, so of course, let's take a look.
Work husband. Of course I'm bringing your wife food to work. I'm a work husband. Of course I'm bringing your wife Starbucks. Tanya. I'm a work husband. Of course I'm laying in her cubicle while your wife dogs your relationship. Tell me more. I'm a work husband. Of course I'm opening the door for your wife. Come on, girl. Go ahead. Fine ass. I'm a work husband. Of course I give your wife great massages. Come here, girl. Let me see them shoulders real quick. I'm a work husband.
This what y'all girl got going on at work. This nigga right here, that shoulder to cry on. Right in the cubicle next to her. Look at boss. You don't like work husbands, boss?
You know what? I don't even have a problem with them because the older I get, the more I'm starting to see for women or really who they are. Not all women, but for women or who they are and what they want to see it. You're never going to be able to see everything they present to you. You're going to see it in a frame that looks like it's right at you, but it's kind of tilted. So you're gonna miss some shit that doesn't show you.
You definitely.
So that's how I'm starting to see. So I don't have a problem with it no more, bro. Like, do you?
They just call it. Like, he's a friend.
Do you?
It's my friend from work. It's your work husband.
I just this fucking trend, and it seemed like. The more the trends start getting out, the older motherfuckers is doing the trend.
Oh, yeah.
I thought this would be for the kids.
Hell no. You mean the trend of the video or the trend of having a work husband?
No, the trend, period. All the trends I thought would be for kids.
Motherfuckers is bored, boss. Life get hard. People get bored and want to have a little fun, motherfuckers, sometimes. Goddamn. You mad because they did the video?
I guess, bro.
People just want to have sometimes they just want to, life is stressful. Sometimes you just got to have a little fun on TikTok. I don't know how to work the motherfucker.
I ain't on TikTok.
I got one because I got to steal these clips that I play. TikTok and Instagram are the best for stealing. I can't steal shit from Facebook. When you send me shit on Facebook, I can't. I got to screen record, cut, edit. TikTok and IG, certain ones you can just zoop, download. stole your shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I got TikTok. They got all they shit is downloadable. They are the best for stealing shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
We got to get you a TikTok, boss. You got to do some dances on it, motherfucker.
I ain't doing shit.
Me and Boss gonna be doing it. Boss ain't fucking with that. Boss is not fucking with that. You mad? Okay, so let's keep it in the trends. Fuck. Since we in the trends, let's keep it in the trends. We had the girl who said Photoshop her baby daddy out, and then there was one before that. So it's a new thing where people say, hey, Photoshop this for me. So this nigga right here, he says, Photoshop me in a tuxedo so I can tell my parole officer I'm doing better. He want to send his parole officer some pictures saying he's doing better. Photoshop him in a tuxedo. A tuxedo. You should have said a suit, nigga. That just show you niggas don't know what's going on in a tuxedo. But shout out to the internet niggas because they did all right on a couple. That looked good.
That was a nice one.
You might trick the parole officer with that.
That's the one. That's the one. That one right there.
Right.
Is the one. You got the parole officer.
Right. But you
the
know.
The rest of these motherfuckers.
You seen it. You know niggas on the internet. They are not. Whoever did this one really wanted to help my brother. This nigga didn't right here, though. That's crazy.
My lord, I'm doing better, my lord.
I'm doing better.
Now must I have time for freedom, my lord.
This nigga looked like he had a Memphis barbecue. They put the jean suit.
Why they put the hat on?
The jean hat.
The hat don't even look like it's supposed to be on. And how they get him tilted? Then they tilted his
right,
shoulders
because he was
shit.
straight.
He was straight up and down. They got his shoulders too.
They didn't tilted this nigga. Okay, somebody else came through with another good one though.
Yeah, that's a good
like
one.
Going to a wedding right there. But somebody else came back with some bullshit. He like got a horse outside.
Who that on that there nag?
Who that there nigga on that there nag?
Who that there nigga on that nag?
On that there nag. I love the internet. You niggas is sick. If I learn how to Photoshop, it is over. We was talking about football this weekend. This weekend passed. Baltimore Ravens had a game. That boy did his shit. Baltimore did their shit. But a lot of the attention was on a fan that was in the audience, boss. A lot of people thought that this nigga looked like Martin Luther King.
That's fucked up.
He do. Martin Luther King faked his death like Tupac and was at the Baltimore Ravens game.
I have a dream that the Detroit Lions will be in the motherfucking Super Bowl.
This nigga look like Martin Luther. That's a cold nigga to look like.
Girlfriend.
I think them was just fans that took a picture. Okay. That might be. Imagine if that was Martin Luther. You stupid. I didn't even think that way. He done fucked Martin Dream all the way up him.
That was stupid because the little boy look half-breed right there, nigga.
It might be. It might be Martin Luther. And Martin Luther, what is you doing? Boss always seeing some shit. Martin Luther is out here fucking up. Martin Luther. God damn it, Martin Luther.
Oh, shit.
Martin Luther is out here fucking up. Somebody else is out here fucking up too, 16 years old and was in the club and they mama got word of it and showed the fuck up. Snatched the mic from the goddamn DJ. Let's take a look. She ain't never gonna live. She probably ducked out of there. She was talking to the crowd because her daughter probably out of there so fast. Bitch, yo mama is on stage right now. Yo mama
in here.
She probably wiggled out of there. Somebody said, we don't want to hear that shit.
She only 16. But why would you come in there with that bonnet on looking like that and your stomach hanging out?
She got the word. She couldn't wait. She jumped the fuck up and went right to the club. God damn.
That's great.
This new generation. Okay. Speaking of the new generation, thank you, God. Thank you. I was born in California. Boss was born in California. We don't got to shovel snow. You know what I'm saying? We always see these clips of people saying, back in my day, we walked them out of school in the snow. We had to walk in the snow. Luckily for us, we don't live where the snow is. But this father is riding with his son, and he's upset because he had his son shovel the snow once. Son don't want to shovel the snow twice. And then he says the son should be going around the neighborhood and getting some money from shoveling other motherfuckers' snow. Let's take a look at how that shit went.
I want to hear something crazy.
They don't want to hear nothing crazy. I'm not going out and shoveling nobody's snow. You can take all the Instagram stories you want to.
My son just said that I'm treating him like a slave because I'm making him shovel the front of the house, number one.
I didn't say you treat me like a slave.
You did.
Making me shovel. I said shoveling like a slave.
Okay, same difference.
So, no, it's not.
And
no, it's not.
He doesn't think it's a good idea to go around the neighborhood and shovel people's fronts out for money.
Because who's doing that? Who's doing that? It's 2024. Did somebody want their house shovel to get up and shovel for themselves? And then you already made me shovel once, and you want me to do it again? No.
Yo, this new generation, boy. This is the new generation.
Go home.
We used to go get money out here.
I have a job.
We used to. That's cool. So you double up.
No, not shoveling nobody's white lady snow. No,
you supposed to see this opportunity and seize it.
Opportunity. No, that's more work for me. Why would I do that? This is an off day at school for me. I want to lay home and lay in my bed with no clothes on all day. I'm not going out shoveling nobody else's snow. No. I want to shovel your snow. No.
Opportunity and seize it. I want to hear something crazy.
As parents, do we gotta abandon some of our old ways of thinking and training? And because in his mind, he's like, shit, we used to go around and get the money from the motherfucker shoveling the snow. And his son like, nigga, I got a job. It's my day off. Donald Walker says his son sounds like he got a little high fructose corn syrup in him.
Say high. A little high.
That was a good way of saying it, though. That was a good way. A little high fructose corn syrup. You know. That was a polite way of saying what he's trying to say if you read between the lines. But I'm saying, as parents, should we abandon some of our old ways?
Yeah, because we're in an era where these kids ain't got to do that because they got ample opportunities at their hands to do a lot of things and make a lot of money doing them. Like shoveling snow is not something that they have to go do. They can make money sitting in the house. They can make money on this internet shit. TikTok. What's the boy name on Kai?
Kai Sinai.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Look at this motherfucker.
Millions.
You know what I'm saying? Millions. So you don't have to do that. Like, we have to stop putting what we want, how we were, how we seen things on our kids and let them open up expand their thought process, expand their dreams, expand their horizons for their reality. Because if we just keep putting them in our reality and our dreams and our things of what we did, it's gonna be fucked up. Man.
Right.
They ain't gonna never.
The world is 10 times past that shit that we used to have to do. Ray Shamu says the only thing I'm tripping on is him telling his pops what he not gonna do. That wasn't cool because he told him, I already did it once. I'm now, nigga, about going around the neighborhood. That's one thing. But he told his daddy, I ain't finna shovel your snow. In the house that I'm paying for you to live in? What you feel about that part, boss?
Well, I'm like this. You ain't gonna tell me what you ain't gonna do in my house. And then the cold line he said was, I want to lay naked in my bed.
That I bought.
Excuse me? Yeah, nah. You know, I think we allow the kids to be express themselves, but sometimes we allow them to express themselves too far. And sometimes you got to just check them. You know what I mean?
Because then this is where because remember we had the whole thing about let them kids get them jobs and keep that money and save their money so that when they ready to go out in the world, they got it. Now, nigga, this is where you pay rent. Oh, you ain't fucking with that snow? It's $100 a week to live in this motherfucker then. Fuck it. You don't want to do no chores on this motherfucker, then you got to pay. You think that's fair? If they refuse to do dishes, trash.
It is, but it ain't because the boy's still in school and got a job. So am I kind of being too hard on him? Now,
he got to do some dishes or something. Some dishes?
No, listen. He go to school and he got a job. So am I being a little harsh on the kid because he ain't a lazy motherfucker? I see if he's just going to school and ain't doing nothing else. Yeah, nigga, your chores, get your ass out here and shovel the snow.
The daddy or the son?
The son.
Okay.
The son would have to do something if you ain't got no job and all you doing is.
But because he got a job, you think maybe he shouldn't have to shovel snow.
Yeah, he shouldn't have to shovel snow because you got to think about it. If I'm doing 8 hours a day at school, 8 to 10 hours a day at school, right? Mm-hmm. Then I leave there. I got to go work and do another 8.
4 hours. You ain't doing 8. Probably 4 to 6. Ain't no way they doing a full 8-hour job.
I don't know. I ain't. You know, my job was at Taco Bell. That was the last job I had.
You didn't do a full 2 days.
I did. I did a full. Nigga, dude, listen. I used to do graveyard. So listen, I used to go in. This is how crazy this shit is. I used to go in at like 10 at night and get off at 6:30, get home, catch the bus, and go to school at 7:30.
Boss, you were only there a week.
But I still did it.
You only had the job for 6 days.
I still did it.
Charlie Baltimore, while in high school, your first job was Taco Bell. Were you in high school? How many hours do you work when you're in high school still, though? When you get out of school, because if you go to school, 3 o'clock, you off, you got to get to the job. What time do you get off to get home? Are they doing 4 hours, 6 hours? Or they're not doing 40-hour weeks in high school? Because if you're doing 8, you're doing 40 hours. That might
no, because you don't get, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. That's what I know you're not going to do.
Nigga, 8 times 5 is 40.
But you're not going to work the whole 5 days. You're going to work 3 days out of the week. That's it. You're only working 3 days.
Okay, she worked about 5 hours on weekdays and then 8 on weekends. See, you can work at 8 on a weekend. Because it's the way the shifts are set up. They're not just gonna have you the only nigga strolling in at that time to fit you. It's a motherfucker that's 39 you work with that y'all on the schedule. Y'all both getting there at
me and my boy Mike. We was there together. Boy, that nigga used to show me all the tricks of the trade.
My nigga Bam in the house. Bam said 16 to 20 hours a week.
That nigga used to jump out the window and get in his blazer and take off and leave me in that motherfucker by myself.
Left the wrong nigga.
Nigga, this is my second day.
Charlie Baltimore says she was stealing money every time she worked too. I was balling.
That nigga used to say, close the motherfucking drive-through down. Tell them the computers is down.
Dirty he said, tell them the computer's down. Oh my God. Niggas. Dirty Hussein says my first job was Kirk School 1990. I worked at Kirk too. I had a summer job. I worked at Kirk. I was a tutor.
Me and Dirty Brother was working together. Yeah,
the EOC.
EOC. We did them houses right across the street from Sequoia. Them apartments right there across the street from Sequoia.
Browns.
The project right there. We tore all them motherfuckers down.
Man, I need to bring the summer jobs back. Help them kids out. Bring them summer jobs back, nigga. Everybody had fresh clothes, money, you know what I'm saying? Little money, go double up the flip. You know what I'm saying? Bring the summer jobs back. Y'all got money for wars but can't feed the poor. You know what I'm saying? Shit's crazy. Boss, what did you eat today?
Broccoli, zucchini, chickpeas, red and yellow bell peppers in like a stir fry.
No meat.
No meat.
Okay, my nigga sticking to the script. My nigga sticking to the script.
No
my
meat
nigga
today.
sticking to the script. You know what I'm saying? In the comments, let us know what you think the number one eaten meat is. Of all the meats and animals on earth, what's the number one animal we eat? What do you think it is, boss?
All of them gonna be wrong. I seen the chart.
Oh, you've seen it, so you can't answer.
Yeah, I seen the chart.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in the comments, let us know what y'all think. Andrea Albaran says chicken. Donald Walker says beef. Mandy with chicken. Sean Sims says ground beef. Okay. Charlie Baltimore says chicken is the cheapest. Camille Gaspy says fish. Okay. These motherfuckers can put together a chart of all the animals that humans eat all across the world. Ray Shamu says dog. We're laughing, but he's not exactly wrong. A lot of dog is fucking consumed. Let's take a look at the numbers of the animals that humans on Earth eat every year.
Animals humans eat every year. How many animals humans eat every
Who's eating all them goddamn guinea pigs?
Hey, the Caucasians.
They eat guinea pig?
What?
What the fuck? And then it was more lamb eaten than cow.
You know why? Because you got to go to other countries. They don't even eat the cow.
They just
only eat
lamb,
the lamb.
Lamb chops, lamb, rack of
They
lamb.
don't eat the lamb. Yeah,
That's
they don't
crazy.
eat the lamb. Everybody eats the chicken. Everybody eats the chicken.
Bam said, I eat a lot of that, but them camels, turtles, dogs, cats, and other house pets, hell the fuck no. That's good eating some places. That was crazy.
You see how many people eat fucking tuna and
Tuna was high.
Tuna was high, but I'm gonna tell you, shrimp was high.
Shrimp was high.
Octopus was really high.
Let's bring it back up. Goddamn, 800,000 camels. Horse had 5 million. Cats 10 million. Tilapia 12 million. Snail was higher. Dog higher than all that shit we just said. It's crazy.
Right.
Pigeons 60 million.
Yeah, that's crazy.
70 million guinea pigs. Shark, I've had shark. I've eaten shark. Cow, I thought cow would be like 3. It's not. We gotta quit eating that cow. That means something wrong. Lamb, lobster, turkeys. Because of Thanksgiving, that's where they get that from. Salmon is high though.
Look at this. No, rabbit was a
That
killer.
fucked me up too.
Rabbit.
Pig, I expect it to be 1.5 billion. More octopus than pork is crazy. Oysters, all you niggas having the motherfucking oyster barbecues and shit. Duck being so high fucked me up.
I knew shrimp was gonna be hot.
Me too. Sardines. Sardines is two.
Yeah, that fucked me
Sardines
up.
is two. Poor niggas, man. You gotta crack you a can.
Hey,
I used to love them when I was little. I won't eat them now.
All the prison niggas.
Yep.
All the prison niggas on them sardines.
Yep. I used to love sardines when I was little. I cannot eat that shit now.
All them prison niggas in there fucking them
Sardine and
sardines
crackers,
up.
nigga. I used to sardine and crackers when I was a kid.
I couldn't eat a sardine to save my motherfucking life.
But I used to crack me a can of them motherfuckers when I was a kid.
Ooh, as soon as you open that motherfucker, I go
Stankin'. It stank too. It took me a while. My mama like, just taste it. When I tasted it, I was on
niggas
it.
used to put that shit on their pizza. Oh, hell no.
That's some nasty shit. Some nasty shit. Let's do a little bit of Did You Know? Shout out to Byron Allen. The Weather Channel is black owned. He bought it for $300 million in 2018. I think I remember when it happened. I just forgot. But to remind y'all who might not know, this nigga's innovative. So anytime y'all watch the Weather Channel, just know it's black owned. You feel me? They won't stop remaking shit. Some shit should be left alone, but this might be pretty good. I don't really like this guy's TV shows. I'm gonna keep it a buck. He makes Blackish and some other shit. I don't really care for his brand of comedy, but I'll give this a shot. Keanu Bear says he's doing a remake of The Wizard of Oz, which will star a Dorothy who lives in Inglewood. Perfect time to switch up the characters. Shout out to black writers and directors, you know what I'm saying? I'll give it a shot. A Dorothy who lives in Inglewood. This might be pretty good.
But we already did this. Diana Ross, Michael Jackson.
But they still were in Oz. They just put black people in Oz. This is going to be Inglewood. Well, what if, because it might not be Kansas. She just leave from Inglewood and then end up in Oz. It'll be the same shit. You right.
Yeah.
You just switch Kansas with Inglewood, so the first beginning of the movie is different. Boss always catching some shit. Good shit, boss. Good shit.
We already had this.
Speaking of black movies, you black motherfuckers. Trap House is out now on Tubi. Go tap in with your kin. Go tap in, man. Give a nigga some views. That's crazy, boss. I'm thinking the whole shit was gonna be Inglewood. But I get it. She was in Kansas. She ended up in Oz. She just gonna be in Inglewood. 10 minutes. 10 minutes of Inglewood. You think that's gonna make all the niggas go? You's a cold nigga. I don't like his shit too much, no way. But shout out to him. He's a black creator. Boss caught his ass. Caught his ass. Breaking news, Money Boss. Remember the nigga who was living out of the goddamn Daryl's mini storage?
Tell me he didn't get caught.
Kicked his black ass the fuck out. I said it. I said, hey, you might want to be quiet. You done gave your play up, buddy. Couple who went viral living in storage unit have been kicked out. You told too much, my guy. Niggas can't never just keep the lid on it. He's out of there, boss. I called it.
And that white woman leaving you.
She finna go stay with her family.
That white woman is out of there.
This nigga done lost his, you feel me? Trying to go viral. Hopefully they raise him a GoFundMe.
Now, all they got to do is buy you a motherfucking van. You can live in the van.
Yeah.
You used to live in the little shit. Live in the van.
He ain't got the money for the van. Wrong button. He ain't got the money for a van, though.
But I'm saying if they get their money up as far as the GoFundMe shit, you know, people like to help shit. We in a world of help, of a lot of people helping people. We in that time right now.
So the GoFundMe could get him a van, right?
The GoFundMe gonna get him enough where he can go buy him a van, live in your van. I just seen some shit about a nigga living in his van and he traveled to go work.
I mentioned the girl that we know. I can't remember her name. I still ain't had nobody tell me who she was. I ain't seen her in a minute, but she fucking lived out of her van. You know what I'm saying?
This dude said he lived in his van and he go all the places that's got, because he does construction. So he goes to all the places that where he can work. You know what I mean? And he live out of his van.
Because all you really technically got to do is get a gym membership in that city. So usually like Planet Fitness is a lot of cities. So if you got a Planet Fitness, you can literally shower everywhere you go and then live out your shit. You know what I'm saying? Even
he
if
he said he go into the mountains. There's a place in the mountains where they pay him $150 an hour do construction. So he just save his money.
So he just want to live in a van. That nigga eating.
Yeah, he said he drives state to go to the higher paying job. Right. And just save his money. living out of a van.
Balling. Charlie Baltimore says, my old coworker renovated a school bus. I've seen a bus too. Just go on YouTube and type in live out of van or live out of bus, and a lot of people got dope. They got dope ones. There's some dope ones. I think I could probably do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't want to try though. You know what I'm saying? But what I do always say is, boss, one of the places in the world that I would love to live is Mexico. Boss said Africa. We talked about this, I think, Thursday. So I've discovered something else. Bali, where $100 is $1.5 million.
$1 million. We got to go there.
Let's take a look at Bali. Let's take a look at it, then we'll talk about it.
How much it costs to live in Bali as an American who's been here for about 2 years. And just for reference, $100 is equal to 1.5 million Indonesian rupiah, so your money goes a long way. First up, we have rent, and for the past few months, I've spent about $500 a month, and that includes everything from utilities, housekeeping, maid service, all that shit, so you have nothing else to worry about. Next up, we have food, and while I am on a very strict diet, I still eat out for every single meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and still some way I've only managed to spend $450 this month, and I eat out a lot. Next up, we have transportation, and recently I did purchase my own bike, but when I was renting one, it would cost me about $90 a month, and then I would spend maybe an extra, I'd say $40 to $50 a month whenever I needed to go long distances, and I just decided to hire a driver. Next up, we have what I like to call my fun shit category, and this is activities like kayaking, going on yachts and shit like that, going to pottery classes, riding ATVs, beach clubs, all that shit. And I'll spend about $200 because stuff in Bali is pretty cheap and there's a lot of free shit to do. And finally, we have my miscellaneous expenses like my training at the gym, going to get dentist appointments, doctor's appointments, any work that I have to do like recording and shit like that, visa runs, flights and all that good shit. And for this, I'd say I spend on average about $300 every single month. So over the past few months, I've averaged spending about $1,600 every single month living in Bali. So if you're planning on coming here, this is pretty much what you can expect. Alright, so here's how much it costs to live in Bali as an American who's been here for about 2 years. And just for reference, $100.
Listen, all y'all scared of Mexico, don't let the shit y'all see on social media scare y'all of Mexico. Them niggas was going to buy drugs and sell drugs. When you're in Mexico, those people love us. They love the fuck out of us. When they point at that shit on the wall, they say you. They know that they're us and we're them. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't there on no bullshit, they ain't fucking with you. Africa, you gotta be careful. JT the bigger figure took his ass to Africa, and the nigga that went with him got killed. That was like 2 years ago. Nigga got killed right there in Africa. Police shot his motherfucking ass dead playing. So you gotta be careful anywhere you go. What's her name? Brittany Griner went over there smoking weed in Russia. Was that Russia?
Yeah.
Locked her ass up. You gotta be careful everywhere out of the country. You know what I'm saying? But don't just put that on. Mexico is peaceful. They got cartel and drug wars. Let them niggas fight over their kilos and you good. You know what I'm saying? Just don't go flashing your chains and all that shit. But yeah, boss, we gotta go to Bali. We gotta go see what that do.
Yeah. I was seeing, when I seen this video, I was like, damn, he just said $100 is $1.5 million? Like, nigga, what the fuck am I doing here? He's like,
for real.
What the fuck am I doing
For real. Let's see what Bali do. 5,000, you could live like a boss for the whole year. He said he paying $500 a month.
So
that spot looked nice at the pool. That's how my shit was in Mexico.
Right.
My shit had its own little pool in it and everything, just like that. You feel me? A block away from the beach, that shit is fire. You know what I'm saying?
thinking like this. And he's saying he's spending $1,600 a month. So let's round this up to $2,000. So $2,000 a month times.
And that's doing a lot because he's doing excursions. He's doing this and doing that. He's eating. He says he eats out every day. That was $450 of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So you're saying if $100 is $1.5 million, and you're spending $2,000 a month, 10 months is $200, $20,000. So what you saying about $24,000 or something like that, or something of that nature?
In a year?
$24,000 a year?
I thought he said he only spent about $5,000 in a year.
No, $1,600 a month. His whole grand total of him doing whatever he was doing.
He broke it down.
A month. Right.
But I think that's months when he's just doing the months because you're not finna do all the excursions every single month. You know what I'm saying?
So what? Just think about it. If you did spend $24,000 or $2,400 or $24,000 a month, right?
You're living good.
$24,000 a month. With $1.5 million, I don't give a fuck about no.
Right. And they money though. But the only thing about it is when you go over there, you have to have some residual income coming from back in the States or figure out how to make money there because it's going out. But then, like I said, he ate out every single meal. So you're not buying food. So imagine what he'd save if he bought the food there. You know what I'm saying? I seen Donald Walker said the fish is great in Mexico. It is. And the vegetables, all the fruits and shit taste different. The sodas taste different because it's not, it's like the real sugar in it. You probably won't like a Sprite. I didn't like a Sprite. You're going to change your soda preference. You know what I'm saying? Jackie Brown says, what kind of job does he have? I don't know. He probably got some shit going on that's making him money in the U.S. I'm going to look into it.
All he has to do is make $100
a day, $100 a day. Yeah, if you got something going on, we really could literally go over there and just do this shit and live.
Right. Live from Bali.
Live from Bali, nigga. I'm trying to go see what it do.
You got 30 days to make $100 because that's $1.5 million in Bali.
And his crib was nice. I'm sure you could even get one for probably $300 that was decent. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He had the creme de la creme. He said he had housekeeper, maid, all that laundry, all that was in his $500. We're going to get boss. Fuck that! I'm spending $1,000. He spent $500. Boss want to spend $1,000 a month on the niggas. Boss want to go even bigger. I want to go see what Bali do. I don't even know where that is on the map. I gotta pull that up on the map.
They said that's where Russell Simmons is right now, over there in Bali.
Okay.
That's where he at.
What the women?
So, ain't no expedite and shit going on over there.
What do the women over there look like? That's what I need to know. What do women look like over there? You feel me? All right.
You gotta see what Bali women look like, huh?
Yep. The native.
We gotta go.
Native Bali women. We're gonna take a look in just a second. But in the meantime, is you ready, boss?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. You're having trouble in your life.
I can help you with that.
You need a new wife.
Let me show you how to get one.
It's time to
ask Dr. Real.
You're having trouble with your man.
Don't worry about that.
Girl, you need a new plan.
I got one for you.
It's time to
ask Dr. Real.
It's time to ask Dr. Real. Sending your situation, scenarios, whatever it is you got going on in your life to my inbox, Money Boss's inbox, or the Secret Menu Podcast at gmail.com, and I assure you that you shall
remain anonymous.
Remain anonymous. They doing a lot of telling in 2024, and we won't tell them. we won't be one of the ones to tell on you in 2025. You know what I'm saying? All right, boss, this young lady says, me and the boyfriend decided to move in together a little over a year now. Our sex life has been completely trash. I can't explain it. I don't know if it was because of us not seeing each other for days and weeks at times due to our schedules that just made it more intense, or if it's just us getting bored and it becoming repetitive. I don't even know how to have a talk about it, because coming to him and saying, hey, our sex has been trash feels like me saying it's him. Help a sister out. What do I do? It's time to ask Dr. Real. All right, her and the boyfriend decided to move in together a little over a year. They move in, and now all of a sudden the sex is doo-doo. Sex life sucks living together. They just don't seem to have the chemistry no more, I guess. She doesn't know if it was because the distance made it intense when they were together, or if they're just bored with one another. It's repetitive is the word she uses, repetitive. She doesn't know how to have a talk with him about it, because she feels like if she says, hey, sex been kind of trash, he's going to take it as if she's saying his dick is garbage now. She's saying that she thinks he's going to say she's blaming him for the sex being trash. She doesn't know how to even, have the conversation because of that. She doesn't want to feel like she's pointing a finger. So she said, help a sister out. It's time to ask Dr. Real.
How would I say it? How would I? So she wants to know, what do she say to him without him thinking it's him?
Yeah, pretty much she doesn't know how to have the conversation, because she feels like if she comes to him and says, hey, our sex life is suffering, buddy, he's going to take it as her saying his dick has gotten weak. But she feels like it's boring, repetitive. They live together now.
Well, don't tell him nothing. Don't tell him nothing. Bring some excitement to the bedroom. Try something different. If you guys are doing the same thing, you got to try something different. If you're feeling like it's the same old shit, that means you're doing the same old shit too. So you can't do the same old shit and then complain about this shit is terrible. Come in there and steal some dick. Do something different. I mean, all I can say is this. If it wasn't trash before you moved in, and it's trash now that y'all moved in, it's because you're doing the same old shit that you were doing more now than you were doing when you guys were apart. Because it's there now, I can do it as much as I want, but it's just the same old shit. Then before, when it's, we got to meet up to do it. So what I'm going to say to you is this. Dress up. Be another motherfucker. Role play. Act. It's so much shit that you can do to bring some excitement if you want to and not blame the other person. So, and if that's the case, then grab him and y'all go outside the relationship and find fun. You know what I mean? I can't say that because then that's going to open up a whole. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. Dr. Real is taking that shit back. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't listen to that last part. That's
disregard the last part of my statement.
Right. So, I'm just telling you, find something to do. Find something new to do to bring some excitement to what you got going on. Make the environment a little different. You know what I mean? Go outside and be spontaneous with each other. Anything. So, you know, there's a lot of things that you can do. If it's just that terrible to you and you tried everything in your power to make it better, then okay. But if you're not trying everything, then, you know, you can't say you don't want to say it to him because he might be thinking the same thing as well. Like, you got to find something to excite each other in a different manner.
Because they had that time apart, sometimes weeks apart, and then when they get free, they can see each other. So it's like, come here. He just thrashed. But now I wake up looking at your ass every day. I smell your fart. You don't cook that good. Like, you only had to make me one thing when I came to town or when we got together. You only had to make one dish. So your tacos was fire, but the other 6 days of the week, bitch. Everybody, see, I think that's why some people should give a little trial period before just moving all the way in with each other. They should make sure they spend a week or two. Hey, I'm gonna come stay for a week. Because that might not be what you really want. You know?
Yeah, but
it's burping and pooping all of a sudden.
Excitement is always something that keeps you entertained with that person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's why I tell women, like, for me, I don't want to talk to you every day. I don't want to talk to you every day. I want to go a day or two and not talk to you. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool. Now we got something to talk about. We talking every single fucking day. I don't want to talk to you every day about nothing. You know what I mean? What you doing? What you got going? How's work?
I need to miss you.
I don't want to do all that. Yeah, let me miss you. And me not talking to you for a day or two, it gives me something that I miss. Me seeing you and talking to you every single fucking day, how do I miss you? I can't say I miss you because you're right here.
I like my bitch every day, boss. I don't know.
You're right here. I can't miss you.
I think the right motherfucker you like every day. You don't like nobody every day? I like the right motherfucker every day.
Listen, even if it's the right motherfucker, how could you miss them? You can't never miss them.
I don't want to miss that bitch.
I want to have that. I want to kind of have that.
I don't never want to miss you, girl. No, but I feel you though. Sometimes you need something to make you.
Yeah, I need.
And I think that's what it is for them. I think that's what it is for them,
I need
boss.
that. Okay, I miss you.
I think this nigga's just like, hey, how was work? It was cool. Hey, how was work? It was cool. Bye, babe. Bye. See you. Have a good day. Have a good day at work. Hey, how was your day? It's getting repetitive. So tomorrow when he come through the door, motherfucking candles going in there, the music playing, you know what I'm saying? Nigga coming at motherfucker. How was work? Give me that dick. Just get to grab
Y'all
it.
keep saying it's got to be the right person. You still got to miss. I mean, I don't know. That's just me. And I can't say this for everybody. I think even people that's been married for a long time have to miss. They go times without seeing their spouse. Like, okay, I'm going on a trip and I want to miss you. I don't want to just. I don't give a fuck how much of the right person you are for me. I just don't want to.
It just varies. It varies. But there are some motherfuckers that I want to talk to every goddamn day. There's some motherfuckers that the connection is strong, but I don't want to talk to them every goddamn day. It just varies. I think it varies on the person and what they do for you. Different people do different shit. Some relationships are physical. Some relationships are more, we like the same TV shows and fucking conversations. And that's the motherfucker you probably want to spend your time with. If all we really do is fuck good, which is probably what they had going on, they might didn't get to see if they like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga's like, this is in here watching Baddies West. Loving it. He probably like, I don't want to watch this shit she watch. And he might be a non-confrontational type of guy. It's like, fuck it. We live together. We got to make this work. But she's in here watching this shit on, like the fucking hair. It's just, and it's draining from other areas, which is the bedroom. So they probably do just need to have a whole conversation because it could be a bunch of other shit that's taken away from their sexual connection. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Apple Red says, yes, I need my space. Camille says, I need my alone time as well. So some people do need their alone time, boss. Some of the ladies need the same shit. It ain't just some of the fellas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I believe that too. I believe some women need their own little shit. Like, I don't want to be around this nigga today. I love him to death. But don't have your day. Let me have my day to myself. And because you need that. Sometimes you just need that time. Like, it ain't nothing wrong with it, but I mean, to each his own. That's all I'm going to say, to each his own, because some people want to be up under each other all day long. Hey, that's what floats your boat.
Some of them don't try not texting some bitches for 2 days.
Right.
And you call the third day. You get the cold shoulder. Baby, what you doing? Nothing. Yeah. You eat today? No. You eat nothing today? It's 9:30 p.m. You eat nothing? Not a cracker? Nothing? Attitude. Why? She won't say. Then all of a sudden, where you been for 2 days? I haven't heard from you in 2 days. So some motherfuckers can deal with that. Some people can't deal with that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some motherfuckers, it depends. Andre Albaran says, time to gather your own thoughts and just be the one with yourself. Yeah, I be in my own creative zone. I don't need a motherfucker in my space when I'm trying to do that. Camille says meditate. She says I meditate a lot. I can't imagine Camille Gatsby meditating. Camille says, no, we can check in daily, but we ain't got to see each other all day, every day. Anybody ever move in with somebody and the sex shit just changed?
I
don't know. Lashina says, I need my own space so no one can move in with me. Damn. For the rest of your life, you don't want a nigga? Okay, Charlie Baltimore, so your love, the sexual shit changed. Because you guys were now cohabitating an environment. What do you think changed it? Kim Williams says, Auntie, no romance without finance. Sex ain't shit if we not building. Okay, I thought you meant you was trying to get paid for that motherfucker. You mean you guys should be working together on building some shit. Okay. Like, no romance without finance. Okay, Charlie says, wasn't never supposed to be in a relationship. So y'all was fucking and the fucking was cool and y'all decided to move in. Shit went left. Okay. Well, young lady, you got a conversation to have. You know what I'm saying? You got a conversation to have.
It's just even a conversation.
Because they had a cool relationship to the point they wanted to move in together.
Right.
So it might be something there to salvage.
It's something. Just on them, though, to find out what it is and how to salvage it. That's it.
Right. That was Ask Dr. Real. Damn, that's crazy. It's the thrill of the chase. The thrill of the chase. You finally get that pussy in your grasp. It's over. Finally got that pussy right in the house.
The thrill is gone away.
Got it right in the house.
The thrill is gone.
It's all bad, boss. Thriller's gone. Got it in the house.
Thriller's gone away.
That thing ain't thinging like it used to.
It happened. And he probably ain't swinging it like he used to, because now he ain't got a hump for 25 minutes. He humping for 3 minutes. I'm just a busting that layover.
And that might be what it was for her, because that energy he had of not seeing her, he probably was going crazy.
Because he ain't doing it every day.
Because I'm not finna see you again for 2 weeks.
Right. Now I'm living with you. I see you every day.
We ain't doing this shit.
So now I'm giving you the pump, the 2 pumps and the shake.
Damn.
And she like, nigga, this ain't gonna cut it. Ain't gonna cut it, nigga. The 2 pumps and shake ain't cutting it with me. What happened to the old you?
I might gotta do a post and see what the people say.
Like,
that's
nah.
crazy.
The old me is moved in with you. And the old me is gone.
Out of
This is what it is.
The old me.
Hey, Donna Walker. Donna Walker said, I'm knocking it down every time like I ain't seen her in a week. What the fuck?
Donald Walker, he got that one. He got that motherfucker that make him feel like every time is the first time. I feel that. That's what's up. Salute to you, man.
Straight up.
That's what I need. I need that. I need one of them motherfuckers right there. That nigga said he knocking that motherfucker down every single goddamn time like it's the first time. Goddamn. I was about to turn this into the sneaky link. I ain't gonna ask you that, Donald.
Please don't.
Donald Walker, Friday nights, it's the motherfucking sneaky link. We be on YouTube only, where I can ask you some shit that I wanted to ask right now. Make sure you be on the sneaky link sometimes, because the sneaky link got all them type of goddamn questions. You know what I'm saying? He said even if she ain't that one, he's just a horny nigga. He gonna get his. That's what it is. He just gonna get his. Just even if she ain't the one, he gonna get his. All right, let's take this shit back to the goddamn community and away from the goddamn trenches. Man, I love this shit right here. This guy is doing brake changing classes right in his neighborhood to teach the little kids how to change the brakes and shit on their car. This is the type of shit we need to see in our neighborhoods.
This freaking pad out right here, you see it? Yes, sir. See the pad? Yes, sir. Now, like I'm telling you, these don't need change, you understand? Yes, sir. These are fine. See how thick that is right there? Yes, if it needed to be changed, it would be way lower. Like it would be way closed down. So you got a lot of thickness right there. That's how much thickness you got right there. You understand? Yes, sir. You got plenty of time, but that's how you replace them. You replace it the same way you take it out. You understand? Yes, sir. You put it right back in the same exact way. You understand? Yes, sir. That's how you gonna do that. You're gonna put that bad boy in just like that. Boom. Your brakes have been replaced. You understand? You take this freaking pad out right here, you see it? Yes, sir. See the pad? Yes, sir. Now, like I'm telling you, these don't need change, you understand? Yes, sir. These are fine. See how thick?
Salute to Brown. We need more of that in our neighborhoods. Right. Changing brakes, changing a tire. What else could a motherfucker show a motherfucker how to do? Easily, without being too crazy.
Brakes, tires, oil change.
Ladies could have the neighborhood girls come over and show them how to do rice pilaf. Remember they used to teach rice pilaf? Did you do rice pilaf in middle school or high school? Damn, I don't remember. Did we cook rice pilaf in middle school or high school? Who had home ed? I think that was 9th grade. Was it high school or was it middle school? 8th grade, huh?
I had an 8th grade.
Yeah, some of y'all get them little girls out the neighborhood and show them. Saturday, I'm going to show y'all how to bake a cake. You know what I'm saying? But then it's so crazy because motherfuckers is so creepy. You can't even let your kids go to everybody's house for no shit like that. That's good because he's right outside in the open. Everybody can see. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful letting your kids go off in a motherfucker house to learn some shit. You know what I'm saying? Invite the parents and shit too.
They took things out of the school that kids was learning and can use down the road. Home ec they took out. Wood shop they took out. Auto mechanic they took out. They took all the shit that you were going to be able to do and use in life.
Well, they said it was becoming a legal liability because you could start a fire or you could burn a motherfucker or you could, niggas fight, stab a nigga with the nail gun. They took all that shit out. But all they needed to do was sign consent waivers, which I think we had to do anyways to do it, right?
We did. You couldn't get wood shop for whatever the shit was called back then, electives. If your mom didn't sign for you to have that elective,
had to be signed.
I couldn't have wood shop without my mom signing for wood shop for my elective or auto mechanic for that shit.
Andrea Albaran says, if rice pilaf ain't homemade, get that shit out of my face. I hate that rice running. I like rice running. I like the cheddar broccoli one. But how do you make homemade rice pilaf? Because rice running got what's the little brown ones called? Where you find them little brown motherfuckers in the grocery store? The fuck is them? Them just spaghettis. Huh? Is them spaghettis?
No, in a box. Oh, the rice-a-roni?
Because rice-a-roni, it'd be rice, but then it's them little skinny long ones that look like a noodle, but then they brown first. You brown when them motherfuckers rice. That's wild rice. Okay. See, I don't know shit. It's in the box. Oh, she says it's just angel hair pasta. I thought it was noodle. Okay, so I can just break my angel hair pastas and brown them, and that shit is gonna be. Yeah. Somebody said vermicelli. Vermicelli. Yes, it is vermicelli. So is vermicelli just angel hair pasta? I'm learning some shit. We home ed right now. Break the angel hair pasta into pieces and brown that shit. Okay. But how y'all gonna get the chicken flavor? Chicken bouillon?
Chicken broth.
Chicken broth.
Yeah.
In my rice? I gotta eat some homemade rice pilaf because that shit I be buying. What's the Zataran's got a yellow rice one that's fire. It's rice noodles. Okay. Y'all taught me some shit. So all y'all do homemade rice pilaf? Charlie said chicken bouillon. Brown it in butter. Yeah, we know. I know the brown it in butter part. Okay. I learned some shit.
That's my mom used to always cook the big ass things of rice pilaf for the church. I'm gonna tell you, make some bad. Jean White, my cousin Dad, she make killer ass rice pilaf.
Okay. She from scratch with it? Let me learn how to do that. Kim said, get away from them carbs. I know. I can't help it. I really fucked up today, boss.
Did you?
I wanted Rally's fries so bad today. I don't know. And I left the gym to go get them. Stupid. Blew the whole workout. But.
You all right?
Here's the thing, though. I had a big Buford, too. But listen, though. The thing about Vegas is there was no Rally's. They had Checkers.
Yeah.
Then all the Checkers closed. Then somebody came and opened a Rally's here. Put a Rally's here. So it's only one. Tropicana Jones. This is Jones right here where I'm at. The office is on Jones. So I just go straight up to Trop. It's right there. This shit fucked me up, though, because this is my whole point. When I get to the drive-thru, I realize niggas is in trouble because that motherfucker said, hello, would you like to try the number one? Bitch, yes, I do. That's what I want, the Big Buford, number one. But it's not a human talking to me. It's a robot. I'm like, a robot? It's a robot. I said, repeat that. Would you like to try our number one? I wait. I said, somebody gonna come on. I said, are you there? Would you like to try the number one? I'm like, this is crazy. Yeah, I want the number one, no mayo, no tomato. Y'all know I don't eat no mayonnaise. The motherfucker said, so number one, what size, what drink? This is a computer. I said my size, I got a root beer. I fucked up and got a root beer bottle. I'm telling the truth, though. That motherfucker said, my total, pulled to the window. I said, repeat that order. That motherfucker said, number one combo, no mayo, no tomato. Root beer, large fry. Pull forward. The robot. I said, oh, niggas is in trouble. Because remember they said they raising this minimum wage for fast food.
Wage for fast food.
They only got to pay the one nigga in that motherfucker that's making the burgers. If they don't get a burger making machine. Because that motherfucker came and my order was right. Usually when I say my shit to a human, it's fucked up. I got to park and walk back in. So yeah, Rally's has a fucking robot now. I've never seen it at nowhere else, but Rally's got a robot now that take your goddamn order and repeat that motherfucker back to you. So that was crazy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? What was this nigga right here? Let me see. Them goddamn fries tasted just like Fresno too. Oh my God. Nigga, they did. I said, oh, I missed this shit. I'm done. I got it out of my system. It's salads and shit all week now. I did salads all last week. God damn, that shit was good.
You need carbs though. You all right?
It was good.
You need your carbs. Carbs is good for you. People think you can't have carbs, and I tell people it's not what you eat, it's how much of it that you eat. That's all. Not like people think I was on when the first round when I lost all the weight. I didn't go on no diet. I just cut my meals. That's it. However big my meal was, I made it a 3 meal. This is how much I'm gonna eat right now, and down the road, how much I'm gonna eat, and at night, this is how much I'm gonna eat off that one plate. That's it. It's just meal, man. It's how much you eat, what's your intake, and that's it, bro. If you can manage your intake, then you'll be all right. You don't have to worry about nothing else. You got to manage your intake. So
I'm on
so if you weigh, I think they say it's you take your weight and times it by 10, and that's how many calories that you can eat, right? And then you try to go down. So I think they got it like 10, 8, 7, 5, 2, 1. So these are the things that you got to do to bring it down. Got to do this, do that, do this, do that, do that. And then you get down to a total weight loss. And you're really losing weight because you're not eating as much. Because people eat to get full.
Right.
If you don't eat to get full, then you'll be all right.
Camille Gatsby says, yep, niggas fat because they have to inhale every damn plate in front of them. Right. So that's what you're saying. You don't got to eat them big ass portions. No. And that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? I got a little lady. She bring the most gigantic plates out when I slide. I'd be like, don't make this. No, because I'm the nigga who eat everything. I don't save none for later. It's rare. Chipotle is like the only shit I can do that with. I save half the burrito. But usually I'm trying to eat the entire plate.
That's where you train yourself. So now this is where I'm gonna help you out. Because it ain't easy. It's kind of hard, but it's simple. When she brings you a plate, tell her to bring you another plate. Tell her to bring you another plate. And all you do is take.
Sure, the bitch, you made 2 goddamn plates. You see this?
That's it.
Portion that this is how my plate should be.
That's it, bro. That's all. People think right now because I don't eat no meat. I eat no meat. So I'm eating a lot of vegetables and shit like that. But before, bro, I eat crazy. I just don't eat a lot. That's it. I eat crazy as fuck. I just don't eat a lot. Like on the weekends, I used to. People are like, how are you losing weight when you eating this shit? Because watch what I do when I eat it. Cut that motherfucker right in 4s. Bump, take the little piece out. Take 4 or 5 fries out of that motherfucker. And I don't drink soda or nothing, so I have my iced tea that I drink. And I'm cool.
I even drank some fucking unsweetened tea this week. Past week.
That's good. I love that.
I can do it. I see you do it, so I'm like, you know what?
That's all I buy.
Unsweetened tea. It tastes like water when the soda and the ice then melted, and it's just like, I'll just drink water. Lashina says, I've been bad for 2 weeks. I've been eating Reese's peanut butter hearts. Valentine's Day is on the way. You already started eating peanut butter hearts. DK Holloway says it's because we've been conditioned to finish our food. And that's the truth. Like, motherfuckers just be like, finish your plate. You ain't getting up till you finish that plate. Not realizing they was making us obese.
Right. You don't got to finish your plate. You finish your plate through the day.
Throughout the day.
You don't got to finish it. Yeah, you don't got to finish it.
But our mamas and grandmamas them used to make us finish that motherfucker like we didn't have saran wrap or foil back then.
Right. They didn't have no knowledge. That's why I tell people.
You ain't gonna eat
your
again.
Grandma didn't have. Yeah. Your grandma didn't have this knowledge.
Right.
So she couldn't give it to your mama. And your mama got the knowledge from your grandma that she had. And now she feeds that to you. But now you get to see, like, damn, we're eating just to eat and feeding ourselves to be full. And we're not even supposed to be full when we eat.
Right.
Food is only to give you energy to keep going on. That's it. The energy source.
Right.
That's it.
Stop eating in big ass plates. Ladies, stop making niggas in big ass plates too.
It's not to be full. It's the energy source.
Eating in big ass
plates. And when you get hungry, because you're going to be hungry because you're training your mind now and training your body that I don't need to eat all that, you get a snack. You get a fruit. You get some peanuts. You know what I mean? And move on. That's it. That's
right.
All. This shit is easy.
Okay. Moving forward, let me see. Okay. A little bit of black love. Eddie Murphy's son and Martin Lawrence's daughter are engaged to be married. That baby gonna be funny than a motherfucker. Probably not. Probably not though, huh? I don't know. Salute to them. Eddie Murphy's son and Martin Lawrence's daughter. Let me look at her again. I didn't even really look. Okay, Martin got a little fine daughter. Okay. Okay, so that's Eddie Murphy's son. He don't really look like. They don't really look like either one of their parents. Well, she kind of neither one. Martin look.
Do she?
Not really.
I was gonna say I don't see it at all.
Nah. Them niggas might want to go get a DNA test. DNA test.
All 2024.
Might have got both of you niggas. All 2024 niggas get a DNA test and make them ladies put the toilet seats up. Boss came with that. You understand? You walk in there, the toilet seat is down, complain, my nigga.
Complain. Go off on her like she gonna go off on you.
Why the fuck do I gotta keep putting the seat up when I want to pee? That is a good one. I can't wait to use that. I can't wait to use that shit. All right, crime wave. Let's take it to these goddamn streets. There's a new string of criminal shit going on, and they're stealing EBT. Let's take a look.
Down on a Romanian organized crime ring accused of skimming more than $2 million from state-issued EBT cards in Orange County. 48 suspects under arrest, including one of Romania's most wanted criminals. Investigators releasing this video of some of the arrests they made involving multiple law enforcement agencies. Prosecutors say a cell of criminals moved from town to town using stolen EBT card cash to buy baby formula, which is in dire need in Mexico. Then they went down to Mexico to trade the formula with drug cartels. The thieves using skimming devices to steal. Major crackdown on a Romanian organized crime ring accused of skimming more than $2 million from state-issued EBT.
You motherfuckers is running out the grocery store and running out of Marshalls with clothes and shit. These niggas is next level genius. They stealing the EBT, then they buying baby milk and then selling the baby milk to the cartel for the highest price. Is the cartel using the baby milk for their babies, or are they cutting the cocaine with the baby milk?
Probably cutting the cocaine with the baby milk.
This is next level crime shit. What they didn't show, because I cut the clip, I didn't want it too long, they putting the skimmers on the thing in Walmart, like how they steal the credit card numbers. Nigga, they stealing your EBT. So if you got cash rewards, y'all better pay attention. You feel me? Donald Walker says that skimming shit been hurting a lot of folks for sure. Even credit and debit cards. Yeah, they skimming like a motherfucker. They put that motherfucker right on top. It looked just like the machine. When you put that in there, all your EBT benefits is gone. You gotta wait 30 days to say my car was stolen and shit. That's crazy. New level crime shit. New level crime shit. All right. Aetna season is coming to an end. We usually praise the Aetnas, but now this is a critical moment for the Aetnas today. Aetnas might not like this, boss. It's all fun and games from November to February 1st. Because we there trying to snuggle underneath her and get some pot roasts and shit. But through the summer, Aetnas get a little lonely because the niggas is back outside chasing the young things in the sundresses. And this lady says, once you're 40, 45 years old, you better quit being so goddamn picky and choose a man because you're pretty much on a goddamn clearance rack. She said it, I did. Let's take a look.
Moms, your aunties, someone around you should be mentoring you to get married. That's not what I do. I have my own daughters. One is married, one's going to be married soon. So y'all really need to have conversations with your moms, aunties, mentors, okay? For women over 40, y'all, this dating landscape is different. No one is really talking to us about how different the dating landscape is. I went through it at 43, married at 44, maybe I was 42, turned 4, I don't know. But I'm 45 now, and I'm doing my best to help y'all understand it's limited, okay? You want a clearance rack, okay? You got to pick the best. We're manager special. It's not what it was in your 20s. It's not what it was in your 30s. And some of y'all over 50 that I meet and really still think y'all got options. You're so independent and set in your ways, you blame it on the men. But it's you, sis. It's you. Your moms, your aunties, someone around you should be mentoring you to get married. That's not what I do. I have.
Are the Aetnas in danger of being alone? That nigga didn't wait.
Yeah.
They're in danger of being alone for the rest of their life?
They're like dinosaurs. They're like dinosaurs. They'll come extinct in a minute. That's just what it be.
Damn.
Bro. Everybody has their time. Everybody has it's going to be over things just like men. It's not just for women, it's for men too. You know what I mean? It's not just for women, it's for men too. But you have to understand, you're going to have your time. And when you outsourcing your pussy for too much, that's the problem.
I tried to fight it. I tried my best to. I tried to hold it. He said you outsourcing that motherfucker for too much. You know what I'm saying?
You're outsourcing it for too much. And you're at an age where...
What are you waiting for?
You don't... And then they don't want guys their age. They want guys that's younger. And when I tell these to older women, and I say, yeah, you're going to get a younger guy. That younger guy is not, 9 times out of 10, he's not there trying to be your man. He's there trying to fuck your old lining out. A little bit that you got left, that's what he's there trying to do. Trying to fuck your little lining out. You know what I mean? That's it.
You don't think he's going to be there to attend the family functions, hold hands, take vacations with not the young guy?
Not 9 out of 10 of them. Right. No. Fun run.
You something to do.
It's going to be a few that's going to say, yeah, it's a few of us that like older women, that really, really like older. I like older women. Few of us. You know what I mean?
I do too.
But
I like young women too. I like them all.
But yeah, I don't got an age preference. Yes, I do. Let me not say that. Hold on. I got an age preference. Let me not say that because motherfuckers be like, yes, I do.
Disregard my last statement again.
Disregard my last statement.
Right.
Yes, I do have an age preference that I'm not dating under.
Right.
Like I ain't dealing with. If you my kids' age, we can hang that up. And I got kids kind of open age. So. That's just what it be, man. And they They think that because they're stuck in their ways, and they don't want to say that they're stuck in their ways, but they are. The older they get, the more they are to, I'm like this. You can't change that with them. Like, they're going to be, I'm like this. I don't care. I've been this way. And so this is why
so they just got to kind of, because if at 45, if you haven't ran across the motherfucker that checks off 8 of 10 things.
Right.
Ladies, in the comments, hypothetically, your checklist, whatever your checklist consists of, if it's 5 things that a man must have from you for you to be with them, 5. If it's 7, if it's 10, how many are you willing to do without? So if your list is 8, you'll take a 6 out of 8 things. Or you'll take a 8 out of 9 things. 1. So say 1 if he can be missing 1 of your things. Or 2 if he can be missing 2 of your things. Or if it's 50-50, say 50-50. If he has half of what you want in a man, you can deal with trying to, I don't want to say groom, but you can deal with building the rest of it. How much do you expect? Boss, for your checklist of things that you require in a woman, or things you'd like a woman to be like, things you'd like a woman to have. I don't know if it's good looking, a good job, personality, sense of humor, whatever your thing is. If you have, let's say, how many of those things do you think your list consists of?
Like I said, I really don't have a list, but if I put a list together, I'd probably say half of my list can be thrown in the garbage can.
50-50.
Yeah, I'm going to say half of it can be thrown in the garbage can, because if she understands me and she fits in this cubicle with me that doesn't have a top, because in our cubicle, I never want to have a top on the cubicle. I really don't even want sides on it, neither. A door, so you can walk in it or you can walk out of it. You feel what I'm saying? That's it. But I want it to be where you understand we can grow. There's growth for both of us on both ends, high and low. You know what I'm saying?
Holy shit, Jesse Ong is in the house. Jennifer Judd.
Jesse
is in the house.
I just talked to her yesterday.
So I might be alone like the Ednas, bro. Because I'm just saying, if I got 10, I need 7 out of 10. I need a little over half. Half would be 5 out of 10. 6 would be 60. I need 7 out of 10. I'm willing to sacrifice 3 things. I need 7 out of 10.
Well, that's why I said it's just not women. It's gonna be men too. Because some men is gonna say, I'm not accepting this. And I'm like that. It's certain things that I will not accept. That's why I say my half and half, it'll be half. Because there's some shit I don't give a fuck. This ain't going like this.
Right. So even if you say I'll take half of my things, but it's 3 on that half that must be there.
That must be there.
I let these 5 things go, but these 3 are mandatory.
Right.
Your smart ass mouth is not gonna get it with it.
I ain't gonna cut it. We ain't doing that. That's slick.
Ladies, out of your checklist. Nobody. Let me see. Camille Gatsby says, "What I want has nothing to do with anything physical except sex." Yeah, but Camille, I'm saying it could be personality, sense of humor. Having a career would be physical. So I'm saying, whatever your checklist is, how many are you willing to accept not being here? So if you got 7, would you accept somebody who had 5 of your 7 is what I'm asking. Nobody? Maybe I made that too complicated because nobody answered that. Either that, boss, or they not giving up shit is what the problem is. The ladies might not be willing to give up shit.
And that could be it too. That can be it.
Okay, there we go, Camille. Thank you. I know it was something she said, I need everything on my checklist. Okay, that's what I wanted to hear. I want motherfuckers to tell me I need everything on my checklist. I'm willing to give up 3 of the 10 things I want in someone. She says, I'm not settling for less. DK Holloway says, why a list at all? Because you don't got to be a list, but nigga, you got some shit you like. I don't care if it's a fat ass, a pretty face. Charming personality. Gotta be something, but okay. He says, why a list at all? What happened to the days of meeting people and just choosing the ones whose bullshit you'll put up with and them putting up with your shit? All right, that's beautiful. That's just not the way it works, though. Especially not as you get older, because it's just some shit you're not going for. Some motherfuckers is going to say, I'm not accepting a woman who has to go to the club 2 times a week, every goddamn week. I'm not taking a lady that has to be outside. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers say, I don't want somebody who's on social media all fucking day, taking sync pictures and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just depends on what you're into. Everybody kind of has a list. You didn't even know it, DK, but if you sit and think about it, you got a little list too. Ebony Pittman says it's not really a number. It's just certain things we can work on, and some, damn, it moved. And some things are just out. Okay, I get it. Some things is just out. That's kind of like what Boss says. Some shit is just out regardless. If you don't have these 2 or 3 things, you're just out. Camille says not a list, but a description of who you want. Camille says, back then you would meet, fall in love, and find out you fell in love with the wrong motherfucker. Yeah. Deanna Ellis says, I just got here, but I have standards now, whereas before when I was living a party life, I'd let things slide. So now you set standards. Q-Ball says he's not accepting no dry coochie girls. Kim said she'd give up her sync pictures for a healthy relationship. You might got to give those up to get it, though.
Right.
Because it could be somebody watching and they ain't gonna even try it because they see the sync picture.
It's the opinion.
You see Donna Walker? In response to Cuba, he says, oh God, it better be slippery as fuck.
That's crazy.
Deanna says, one thing I ain't switching up on is his shoes and his t-shirt. Can't be drunk. Goddamn. Drunk t-shirts. Melanie Garibay is in the house. Welcome. Welcome. We love to see new faces in here. You know what I'm saying? We love to see the new faces.
Love to see new faces.
This lady was following this guy and he doesn't know why. In the comments, wrong answers only. Why was she following him?
You cannot explain it, but you're following my car.
Yeah, because I was told to.
From who? And now that you followed and I stopped, now what? You just gonna sit right here with me? No. What are you doing?
You're clearly recording.
Because you're clearly following me.
No, I wasn't. It wasn't.
Hello?
It wasn't that I was trying to follow
You just said it was the government.
you. Yeah.
So why the fuck are you following me? Bro, you're not making no sense. How you cannot explain it, but you're following my car?
Yeah.
Kind of creepy. She said some spaced out shit like she was on drugs. Maybe she just thought he was cute and then got cold feet. That was weird.
Yeah, that was super weird.
Boss, you bouncing out like that? Like, hey,
no.
You been behind me.
Bitch, keep following.
All the way. Where are you gonna lead her to? You ain't gonna drive home, are you?
No.
Just
Lead
what
her
you
right.
said. Private investigator.
Lead her right to a dark alley with this motherfucking big ass Ken.
That could get her in some goddamn trouble. Damn, Donald Walker said to see if he was sleeping with her man. He sounded kind of sweet. Goddamn. Donald catch all the sweet motherfuckers. DK Holloway said maybe she's on that Mexican baby formula. You know what that means? Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe she thought it was cute and got cold feet once he got out the car. You blew it, lady. You blew it. Back in the day, I think this lady played a trick because she posted this video showing something crazy happening to her hand. Back in the day, we used to be at school, we used to put the glue on our hand, we used to do this shit. I don't know if this is glue, though. Let's take a look.
Anyone tell me what happened to my hand? Anyone tell me what happened to my hand?
I don't know, boss. Her skin, the pigment of her skin underneath that wasn't like it used to be with the glue. Her shit was really, like, look at her hand. It's pink. See it?
Anyone tell me what happened to my hand?
That was, you know, when you get a fucking boil, like that shit bubble up.
Boil, yeah.
Like it bubble up underneath. That's just probably what happened. And then she let it go all through her hand.
Okay.
Peeled that motherfucker up off of there.
Kimmy Kim through the goddamn dope. Kimmy Kim with 1,000 stars. You know what that means? Yeah, let's do it. Hey. Let's do it.
I know you spazzing.
Let's do it.
It's exclusive.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Donations for the nation. We appreciate the love. Cash App at the bottom. Stars at the bottom. Share button at the bottom. You know what I'm talking about. Kimmy Kim through the door with a thou. At the last goddamn minute. You feel me? What else we got in here? What else we got in here? Tax season's on the way. Tax season is about to hit. If you are getting a refund, what is the first thing you buying? Boss, I know some motherfuckers who get a car every goddamn year. And it is repoed by June every goddamn year. In the comments, what is the first thing you buying with your refund check?
Somebody gonna buy her a fucking titty pump. Pump some fucking titties or something.
I didn't even know. Is that a lady? That is crazy. Manny Fresh, if you don't put your t-shirt back on. Oh my God. Donald Walker says V-Bucks and clothes and Robux. What the fuck? V-Bucks, you play the games or the kids? You buying those for the kids? She said they ain't giving, Deanna Ellis says they ain't giving out racks no more. What y'all buying though? We need to know what y'all buying. Okay, Donald Walker buying them for his kids. Okay, Just Regina said fund my IUL.
That's what's up.
I just was doing some shit to my 401k the other day. And I did see something about the IULs and looking into the IULs. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Mandy says, I'm not spending shit. Q-Ball says, finding me and Edna. Edna season's almost over. And clearance whack ones will be waiting in the spring. Edna's look good in summer dresses too, though. Don't get it fucked up. Edna season's just over. That means we'll just stop talking about them as much as we do. Camille Gatsby says, going into an investment account. Okay, look at these ladies in here good with their money, boss. You see it? Okay. Deanna Ellis says, I'm filing bankruptcy and a podcast kit from Amazon. Okay. Why are you filing bankruptcy, though? Is that your last resort? Can you not fight your way out of this? Bankruptcy is good for some people, but for some people, it really don't have the effect they think it's going to have. Sometimes it does just as bad as just having bad debt, unless you owe some motherfuckers you're trying to avoid paying. What you think about bankruptcy, boss?
Just depending on what chapter you file. That's it. You know, bankruptcy ain't a bad thing, and sometimes it ain't a great thing either. And depending on how much money you owe, you know what I mean? If you owe a shitload of money and you know you're just not in position to pay all that, then bankruptcy may fit you. If you owe a bunch of bills and you have things you still want to keep, then bankruptcy may help you there too. So it just depends on how you play it and how it's being played for you. You know, it's different bankruptcies for different things. When you hear bankruptcy, you think, oh, it hurts. Sometimes you may not be taking a hit like they think that people think all the time, but it may take a hit on all my bills is too motherfucking high, too big. I don't want to pay these motherfuckers no more. I don't want to do nothing with that, bull. Get that shit out the way. You know what I'm saying?
So when you file the bankruptcy, all your debt goes away, right?
Yeah.
But then what?
Depends.
But you can't acquire it because some people ain't fucking with you to get other shit after that, right?
It just depends. Depends on, because I know some people that file bankruptcy, and it's just like there's a chapter 13, there's a chapter 7, the chapter I think 11. So it's so many chapters, and you got to read them and break them down and see what fits you or whatever. And so when it fits you and it fits the way you need to do what you need to do, then you can still do it. Some of them where you file it where you can't buy a house. You know what I mean?
DK said he knows somebody who filed it and they bought a house 2 years later. And we have a friend, we won't say who, but we have a friend that we know. Well, I don't know if you know or not, but they filed bankruptcy, and that was their goal, to file bankruptcy so that they could buy a house a few years later.
Right.
Okay, Deanna says if you owe the state, it doesn't go away, and that's one of the things I was talking about. Some people are just, you did that, you fucked up some other shit because your debt was with some motherfuckers that it won't erase.
It depends, though. See, that's what people don't understand. It depends. You can file, even owing the state, you can file, and there's a chapter where you can file, and it wipes out the state money, too. But that's the one that's going to hold you 7 years. You know what I mean? It's going to hold you.
Got to do some more research on bankruptcies, though. I love when we do these literacy things. Because the IUL is one that somebody mentioned you guys should look into.
Yeah. That's universal life insurance.
And Camille said it's a credit reset. This bankruptcy thing is a credit reset. That nigga Turtle in the house. Turtle says 50 Cent filed Chapter 11, not saying he broke, just didn't want to pay the people that sued him. Okay.
Yeah.
And I think Game tried to do that too.
Donald Trump do it all the time.
That nigga there. It's June, babe. File that bankruptcy for me today. Okay, Camille says if they see that bankruptcy and you bubbling up afterwards, they're going to try to fuck with you, regardless of the 7 years. So they try to come after you if you do better. See, that's why I got to do more research on it.
I don't.
Because I've seen some things on you. Because I've watched some YouTube videos and people telling bankruptcy horror stories and shit. Just type in bankruptcy horror stories and you'll see. Because I kind of went through that whole thing when I was on the credit run. And I was just seeing different ways of different things. Because I'm the nigga that was thinking, like, I just keep all this money instead of paying the debt. I keep all the money. And then, but I seen some videos that was like, don't do it. Do some research. Look at you financial literacy motherfuckers in here. Okay. Message some of y'all. I got boss and then I got some of y'all in here I can talk to. Okay, Deanna Ellis says, as soon as you file, the credit cards come in the mail. You get a new life. Okay, Deanna. Okay. They going to church in the comments.
Yeah, but I don't know. See, I watch and learn, and then implicate it for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I tell people we can all say a lot of shit because I like it. I like us having a lot of conversations, but most of the shit I say, shit I've done.
It applies to you.
It applies to me. It don't apply to y'all because it may not work for you in that manner, but it works for me in this manner. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when I say things to y'all, I don't want to tell y'all this is how it's going to work. Cause
have you filed bankruptcy?
Never. I ain't never had to. I ain't never had to.
Okay.
I always there's loopholes. She should never have to file bankruptcy. Rob Peter to pay Paul. That's all you do. And keep it going on and stuff. So after you rob Peter to pay Paul, turn around and rob Paul and pay Peter back. That's all this shit is. It's just a revolving door.
Make sure y'all all do your research. Right. Make sure y'all do your research. Type it in YouTube. A million videos come up. Black people, white people, Mexican people, all do videos on these things. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking to start a YouTube channel, that's one. If you do it and then document your bankruptcy journey, and that's a whole channel that will pay you because people are gonna come watch it, and you just telling what your bankruptcy experience was. You know what I'm saying? What is this? I can't figure out what this was. Oh, that was some submissive women shit. Fuck it, we got a little time. Let's do that. Let's do it. Is this a guy? Looks like a guy's asking men. Jay Mulholland. He says, I have a question for men who don't date submissive women. How do you live like this? Nigga, how do you live like this? Like, is dating someone who's combative and argumentative all the time not soul draining? I'm genuinely curious about how y'all make these exhausting dynamics work. He want to know how the fuck y'all dealing with women who are not submissive. I think it just becomes part of the norm for some motherfuckers. I think a whole bunch of arguing and shit becomes regular for most motherfuckers. To the point where a lot of people in certain areas, certain cities don't believe there are any women that are submissive. And then I think a lot of women think submissive means slavery. How do you think men who date non-submissive women cope, boss, with all that goddamn... Or does not being submissive mean they're naturally combative and argumentative?
No, that doesn't mean because she's not submissive. Don't mean she's argumentative or combative towards what he got going on. It's just she is who she is, and she is the way she's always been. You know what I mean? And if he picked her, he knows that. So I have no reason to be argumentative with this woman when I know this is who she is in her space. This is who she's always been. When I met her, this is what she is. So I don't have to now have her to be submissive to me. I just have her, and she agrees with what I want, the way I want it, and I agree to give her what she wants, the way she wants it. It's not her being submissive. It's just us with an agreement doing what we need to do together. That's all. Serious. You don't have to be submissive. And when people say submissive, they think, oh, you got to bow down to somebody. It's not always bowing down to somebody. It's not always about, oh, you got to do this because I said do that. That's not what that is. You know what I'm saying? Submissive is I'm submissive to us as a whole together, meaning I'm going to do my part and I want you to do your part. I'm submitting to this relationship so we can be better at doing whatever it is we're going to do. That's it. And people just take the words and flip them and make them seem ugly.
Make them whatever they want them to be.
And then make them on. That's just what it be. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing bad. And niggas that deal with women that don't want to be submissive, that's just who they are. That's just who they want to date. It's not always about being submissive though, in dating. You know what I'm saying? Some people just think that some men like that though. Some men get a kick out of a woman being
feisty and shit.
Yeah, some niggas like that. They like the woman that, nigga. I don't. Okay, this my bitch being crazy again. Some niggas like that.
I do.
Some niggas don't want no parts of that.
I'm the one.
I mean, that should be weird.
I definitely don't want no parts of that. I definitely don't. Boss, it's motivation, money making, meditation Monday. Secret Menu Podcast, just like that. We back. Boss, give us some motivation words to get us from today to Wednesday.
Oh shit. Everything don't add up when you think it should. Sometimes you have to subtract a lot of things from the things that you already have to make it add up the way it's supposed to add up. The more you add to something, it's not actually making it more, it's actually making it less. So understand what I just said to you. The more shit you add to something doesn't mean you're making it more. You could be making it less. So what I'm going to tell you guys is life has this way of showing you things, and it's all on you to open your eyes to see it the way it's supposed to be seen. We all have our perspective. Famous word, 2024, perspective. We all have our perspective of what we think something may be or how we think something should be. Sometimes we got to take our perspective and put it to the side and see it for what it is for face value. Not our perspective, but for face value. So once we put things in a face value, then we can leave our perspectives on the sideline. So all I'm going to tell y'all to do is pay attention to what's going on, how you got it going on, and the way it's going on. And see it, head up, and you'll make the best decision for you. That's it.
And there you have it. Secret Menu Podcast. We appreciate y'all tapping in. We'll be back Wednesday and Friday night for the Sneaky Link. The battery's bleeding, boss. That's what the issue is.
That's good.
But Diego Red is saying peace.
Money Boss is saying peace.
And we out.
The Secret Menu Podcast with your hosts, Diego Red and Money Boss. Brought to you by Rebel TV, the Rebel entity. Live from the West Side and worldwide. Real ones know what's up. And if you don't, you get the point. Tap in. It's the Secret Menu Podcast.